She stands 5'7", armed with enough communication to rival any journalist. She's brought you controversial topics like side piece and selfish marriage. Now she's back to stir the pot once again with Know Your Role, Man. Let's listen.
Man, he sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. Then he is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. The result being that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he is never going to die and then dies having never really lived. Dalai Lama. Men, our protectors, our providers, the solid piece of a family structure. You control critical thinking when it starts to overwhelm you. Lead by example in the face of adversity. So what's your secret? What do you know that this world doesn't? This world is shaped by the teachings of you. The decision that you make has such an impact that it can trigger a change in the blink of an eye. Our role model to the next generation. Tell us, what is it? Is your swag too nice? Or better yet, not nice enough? Your presence is felt in our schools, at home, the workplace, the streets we walk on, as well as the highways we drive. So it all comes down to this, the final seconds, the last push before birth, that executive decision, the change from adolescence to manhood, the point where you don't pursue happiness, you create it. So I'm going to ask you, men, do you know your role?
Two for the show. Don't play me, honey. This is how we go. One for the money, two for the show. Don't play me, honey. This is how we go. One for the money, two for the show. Don't play me, honey. This is how we go. Show. Don't play me, honey. This is how we go.
So you're waiting for me to say something, right? Was that okay? How you been? So I haven't been back in 9 months, maybe 10, but who's counting? That's okay. Did you miss me? Well, let me catch up on what's been going on. So, as you can see, I may be a little heavier. I like pastries. Yes, I do. But anyway, so I've been swinging on the pole. I've been towing cars. I also been doing some nails. And you know what? I sell edges on the side too. So if y'all need some of that, just let me know. I'm just kidding. But really, y'all, it's great to see you. It's great to be back. And as you can see, I'm colorful and in your face. I was happy when I found that Crayola. I ain't got nothing on me. So, we're going to start off with C.O.N.V.O starters. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is how ignorant Donald Trump is. Now, from this point, we all know that he's running for president of what? The Idiot Society? That's funny. So, the comment that he made was toward the Hispanic community, saying that they brought over rapists and they're bad people. I guess I speak for everyone when I say, do you represent the bad portion in your race? Because if the Caucasians have to go off you, comb over and all, I think you can keep that shit. Excuse me for being belligerent, but I was like, really? Univision said, I'm going to take everything. And we're not even going to run the pageant. Eat that. Just because you have money does not make you, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't allow you to be as ignorant as you want to be. So, eat that. I don't know if you're as tired as I am about all of this violence that's going on, but I want to direct everyone's attention Racism is alive and well. And if you don't believe it, just turn on the news. I'm tired of seeing my community being targeted for something that people don't think that they should not have done. They shouldn't have churches. They shouldn't be able to speak. They shouldn't be able to be free. Well, guess what? It's 2015 and things have changed. So for that young man that gunned down all of those innocent people in that church, I hope you rot in hell. Whew. All right. Talk about a way to come back. Well, we have a lot coming up, so make sure you stay tuned and let's get this rolling. Hey, yo, B, it's my turn. Yeah, 2014. Monday through Saturday, you snooze, you lose. Every other Sunday, Ellen Mac and YouTube. We got the healthy living tip and the business spotlight. We hotter than a stripper on a Friday night. So before you hit the streets at the end of the week, recap what on the subs ahead. Ellen Mac speak. C.O.N.V.O is the title. We checking your vitals. I'm merging game of talk without having a rival. I'm driving tomato whips. Y'all need to catch up. Welcome to C.O.N.V.O Talk. So, our topic for today is Know Your Role, Man, the most anticipated episode. I've been talking about this probably for the last 9 months, and you probably have been wondering, so when are you going to do it? Today is the day, and I actually will not be talking to myself again. So, I have a lovely co-host today here, and I almost wore the same color. Welcome, Charlotte. How you doing, girl?
Hello, thank you for having me. I am excited to be here.
Oh, girl, me too. Believe it or not, every time we try to have guests, they always cancel. She is the only one. I think she may have a permanent spot on the show. I don't know if we could pay you, though. I might be able to do your hair.
I take food.
Oh, girl, okay, we good then. We in there like swimwear. Okay, so I have so much to say about it. So I'm just going to... Okay. Men in society, in my opinion, don't really know what they're supposed to do. And a majority of the reasons for that, once again, this is my opinion, shake your head if you want to, snatch and grab, is because of upbringing, past experiences, and perhaps what they're holding on to and why they won't let it go. Now, Dr. Miles Monroe, the late Dr. Miles Monroe, hit it straight on the head. Men are there for foundation purposes only. And they need to understand that you are the foundation. Now, with all of that being said, I'm not going to keep talking because we want to hear from you. What do you think makes a man a man?
Well, I definitely agree with the points that you stated as far as foundation being built on a man. Mm-hmm. You know, in the past, that's where families were. The man brought home the milk and the butter, and the woman churned it and cooked it and passed it out.
I heard that.
But I think that society has changed everybody's outlook so much that they just want to make it in something totally different. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to be an individual, but it's gotten to a point where it's just turned bad. And in my eyes, a man is supposed to be that. I'm not saying that a woman can't take on the role as well and help bring, but I think that men have actually lost what they're supposed to do as far as being a foundation, because a man is stronger than a woman most of the time.
Right.
Not trying to be sexist.
Right. Physically.
Right.
Physically. Yeah.
And you want a strong foundation to raise a family, because if not, then we'll be where we are now.
Right.
With the violence, beget violence, and all type of other chaos that is going to lead us where? Worse?
Destruction.
Yes.
Hell in a handbasket. Girl, who you telling?
Headed for self-destruction. I definitely believe that our men, it may be the fact that the foundation from the past has not been respected, or the fact that nobody is even taking it in the context of what my grandfather did, or what my dad did, or what my great-grandfather did, or went through to get to where I am today.
Okay, excellent point. Oh yeah, she's definitely staying on the show whether she wants to or not. So, I mean, and also you touched on something great, what my father or my grandfather did. Now, what I've been noticing a lot, you may have too, is that a lot of these households don't even have their fathers. So, how crucial is it for a man to be in the household with the family?
I think it's definitely crucial because even as a female, I can remember seeing my dad, my granddad, and even my great grandfather do things that I don't see anymore at all today.
Right.
And like I said, it's about past because you need to build to get to the future. With them not being there is definitely, it's like we're sacrificing our youth for what? Because men aren't taking on the roles that they laid down to create.
Right.
And they're just, leading our boys nowhere because they aren't there to actually lead.
Right.
So I mean that's definitely one of the subjects I feel very adamant about. Just talking about to youth, not even youth, our generation, the generation to come, the generation after us. I think it's important that the man should be in the home, and it is a different day and age. Being in the home doesn't mean that I'm with your mom, I'm with
right.
But being just in that child's life and playing a role that's important so that they know, well, I'm not going to get away with this because even though dad's not here every day, his presence is
known. Exactly. Yeah. That's very, very true. And what you also said that I think is very interesting, look, we play off each other very well, is men don't know how to do the things that they should know how to do. I know a 38-year-old man who told me that I wouldn't change my tire if I had a flat tire. I would call AAA. I said, oh, okay, so you pay that monthly bill in order for you not to change a tire? So you would just stay stranded?
The bad part about that statement that you just made, it just brought it all full circle to me. My father showed me how to change a tire. Like I said, I'm a female.
Right.
And the only reason I have full coverage insurance is because they give me 5 gallons of free gas if I run out. And sometimes the end of the month come before the first and the bills I do.
Girl, wait a minute. We got to talk about the insurance because I need some gas my damn self.
Exactly. So if my tire go out, I'm not calling my insurance. Now, if it's the end of the month and bills I do, and I'm on the side of the highway, which is just my driveway, then, but, I mean, I think society, like I said, does play a role, as well as social media.
Oh, God.
Everybody wants to be cool.
Yeah, that internet parent, right, with all the pictures.
Oh.
So instead of you actually partaking in the event with your child, you take all these pictures in substitution for that time.
I have a 2-year-old. I'm a new parent, so I may be a little, first time this, first time that. But I literally thought like, oh yeah, my son's going to be on Instagram, he's going to be on my Facebook. First time he comes home, and I'm getting ready to take him to his first doctor visit, trying to take a picture, pee everywhere. I am not an Instagram parent. I'm not a Facebook parent.
Right.
In the midst of raising my child, I can't hold my phone because he'll knock it out of my hand.
Exactly.
Like, I have to actually pay attention to my child. And don't get me wrong, because I am very entertained by social media. But at the same point in time, like I said, the past, my mother raised me to not just follow what everyone else is doing, but to have my own mind. So just because I ran to look at the fight does not mean that I was throwing blows.
Exactly.
Because my mom would be at home throwing blows along with my dad standing behind her like, right, what she said.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you guys stay tuned. We have a little bit more next. Ever want to be a guest on the show? Here's your chance. Or have a show topic or idea? Email us at convoforall@gmail.com. So as we continue this conversation, I believe men should be God-fearing, mannerable, and as crazy as this may sound, even though the woman doesn't respect herself, the man should always, always respect her. The reason why I say that is because a lot of the women now in society, they do things to gain attention. And from that, if a man will no longer pay attention to that negative attention that she's bringing to herself, then she will bring herself down to his level as to where it works for the both of them. So if that man does what he's supposed to do, everything else follows suit. Once again, that's being that foundation. Even if you were to look at Dr. Monroe's his teachings, he did a speaking somewhere on YouTube, but you can look it up. I'll put the link in the bottom. But he had a nice demonstration of a man and a woman standing next to each other. He told the woman to get behind the man and try to catch him. Of course, a woman will not be able to sustain the weight of a man because she's not physically strong enough. Which there, again, it just shows you a woman can't do what a man can do. Okay. Now, this is where my question comes in. Now, I know that there's a lot of women who will say, yeah, this is his child, but he can't come see his baby. Why would you deny the right for that man to be in your child's life? I believe that's crazy. Now, and also, from this point, I'm going to answer the question 2 seconds, girl, my bad. From this point, why would you as a man allow that woman to tell you that you can't see your child? What can they do about that? I mean, it's so much to say about it. I don't know which angle to take it from.
That whole just nut bush of everything you just said. I can remember one of the first conversations me and you had when we first met was about negative connotations, and you were actually having a conversation with someone else about your hair, and it was like, I like your dreads, and it was like, how many times I got to tell you?
Right.
And it was just like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna like her. But anyway, it was about just negative words. Mm-hmm. And you corrected him and said, these are my locks. Mm-hmm. And I think that society gives us this baby mama negative connotation. Yes. Let's be clear, I am not with my son's father. Mm-hmm. But at the same point in time, I feel the need that I'm raising a young man, but I am yet still a woman.
Right.
So when it's time to go and pee, it's fine that I'm putting Cheerios in the toilet.
Right.
But I'd rather him look up to his dad and see, this is how I'm supposed to do. And that's just the smallest of things.
Right.
It gets bigger and it gets, massive to the point that maybe if fathers were doing what they can do, which is, of course, go to court, you don't want to battle it.
Right.
But if they were doing what they are supposed to be doing, which is even just simple as communication. I understand that you may be this or you may be that, but this is about our child.
Right. Being
a man is more so speaking, good things into your child's mother, right. Not your baby mama.
Right.
So that your child can also grow up to respect her and see that my dad and my mom are together, but he respects her. And he holds down our foundation because he's a man, and that's what I'm supposed to do as a man.
Exactly.
Lead by example.
Say it again. Put that on a t-shirt. Now, what I want to also go through is what men are supposed to do. And you may not like me after this, but I really don't care. Men are supposed to take care of the bills. I mean, every single bill. If she wants to get her hair done, the mortgage, phone bills, car payments, everything is encompassed by you. Now, I'm not saying that the woman should not work. I'm not saying that. I'm saying as a responsibility as a man, she should be able to depend upon you. And if she can't, then what are you useful for, right? Not only that, but you also, now I'm not an avid churchgoer, but you need to believe in some type of higher being. Because in order for you to understand part of your life, or even your woman, perhaps the relationship between your parents, you need to have something that you believe in. Most importantly, you need to listen. There are so many men that tell me, well, I'm a man. No, I ain't got to listen. Oh, but you do, because you listen to your mother. You listen to your father. So how are you going to sit up here and tell me that you are not supposed to listen? Get over yourself. We are tired. We, as in women, mothers are tired of men using excuses of my father wasn't in my life, or, as a child, I did this and I did that. That's understandable. But as you continue in your adulthood, you need to understand that you grow past that. And if you don't, then my friend, you are not learning, nor are you listening. So, we'll talk about this all day. But you stay tuned, get wasted, and tales from the porcelain. So, porcelain.
Hold on, girl.
What? How long are you gonna be in there?
It takes 20 minutes. I got 19 more to go.
I'm timing you.
Whatever. So I'm at the health food store, right? And I'm talking to one of my. Hold on, girl.
Mom, I gotta go.
Okay, go to the neighbors.
But I don't know them.
Love thy neighbor. You'll be okay, girl.
Man.
Like I was saying, girl. So I'm at the health food store, piling with some ex-co-workers. Girl, I look over my peripheral and the dang on cashier, girl, her eyes tearing all up. She looking all cross-eyed and crazy. She talking about some, oh my God. And I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? She goes, I think one of the customers just like let one go. Girl, I started busting up because it was me. I ain't gonna lie, it was bad, girl. I had some broccoli, and you know how it smells when it's cooking. Ooh, dang, it smelled like death. Not death, death. Right, like that time we got stuck in the heights. Girl, I'd rather pee on the tree. The house was so dirty. Ooh, hold on, girl. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, nothing, girl. I'm just flushing the toilet. Girl, my stomach been tore up all day. Had one of them dang on burritos off those trucks. You know, they say don't never, you can't eat off them dang on trucks. All right, they talking about some it was good. Yeah, good.
Thank you for watching Tales from the Porcelain. Welcome back. Juicing with Jay. Yes, juicing with Jay. So, we're going to get wasted. I get wasted every Saturday. No, I'm not speaking of the waist cinchers that we put on to look extra delicious, but I'm speaking of this juice. It serves as a detox, a meal replacement, and if you're on the go, you can't, steam your fruits and veggies. Well, you wouldn't steam your fruits, but can't steam your veggies, then go ahead and have it in a juice form. What we have today is dandelion, parsley, lemon, apple, and spirulina. These items combined together are going to give you minerals, your essential fatty acids. It also has a lot of protein that you would get from the spirulina, which is a green algae. I kind of use that as a fat burner too, depending on your body type, to see how it works out for you. Now, I've prepped a couple of things already. I'll have 3 apples, 1 lemon, a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of dandelion. Now, I'm only using a little bit of those 2 because if you overpower it with the parsley and the dandelion, you would be in for a whirlwind. You'll have one of these faces going on. So that'll be a waste of your juice, okay? And apple's like $10 an apple, so you better go ahead and just get it right first time. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and juice this up. And I already have the spirulina in this glass mason jar here. So let's juice it up and see what we got. All right, here we go. Made about a good 20 ounces. So let's just add that to the spirulina. And remember, you want to make sure that everything is prepped up before you do any juicing, just to cut you down on time. So if you're running late in the morning, you already have your apples prepped or your carrots, already have them in a Ziploc bag. Just so you go ahead and throw them in the juicer. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. Now don't be alarmed at the green color. Green is your friend. After all, you like money, don't you? You like that green? Well, you like this green too. So let's taste this and see. Let's see how we getting wasted, all right? Perfect. You know what it tastes like? Lemonade. I know you're like, whatever. You drink this stuff all the time. Not even joshing around. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the ingredients and everything that you need to do down below in the description box. So just stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the show. Hood Jeopardy. Hood Jeopardy.
Okay, yeah. So we got Hood Jeopardy. I know it's usually like 3 people, but we only got 1 today. So we just gonna do this. Charlotte, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So pick your topic. You got chores, food, or time of the month.
That's your period, right? I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Time of the month. This is the only time of the month when you will see the grocery stores crowded the most.
The 1st and the 15th.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute. Hold on. She too good at this. Okay. What's your next? Do you want to go again with the 2nd time of the month, or you want to go course or food?
I like course.
Course. Okay. Course. This is the first item many people buy for their car before having a regular license plate.
A little treat.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. That ain't right though.
I get another chance.
You get another chance.
Okay. A bar.
Next topic. You want like chores, food, or time of the month?
Okay, I'm good. I'm real good at food. I like steak.
Okay, food. Okay, so this condiment is very popular and is used on French fries and fried chicken. It's often ordered with a 6, 8, or 10-piece wing.
Mild sauce.
Okay, you good, girl. Okay, let's keep it going with food since you got that one, girl. Let's do the second food one. This type of noodle is very popular in the microwave. It's ready in a few minutes. It's prepackaged and is the only noodle that comes with its own seasonings.
Raymond's or oodles and noodles.
Oh, wait a minute. She too good. Hold on. You gonna win all the prizes. Shoot, hold on. Okay, so we got time of the month or chores left.
I'm gonna go with cars.
Okay. This one is the most popular and the easiest cars to customize. It is also referred to as a box.
Chevy.
Oh, man, she good. Okay, so your last one is time of the month.
Okay.
These are 2 weekdays you will not see anyone hugging the block, repping, or any of the following. I ain't know this one. I ain't gonna lie, girl.
Hug in the black. A rapping. 4, 5.
Your time up. You took too long. Okay. So which one didn't you get right? Okay, this
I
one.
didn't get none of the time of the month, right?
Right. That's okay though. That's okay. Hold on. Okay, so the first time of the month, the 2 weekdays that you won't see nobody rapping are Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I heard that's when they do the police do the sweeps. I didn't know nothing about that.
I thought you was gonna say something educated, like they be in class from 6 to 9.
No. This is Hood Jeopardy. This is not a test. Okay.
I heard no boys go to school to get refund checks so they can re-up.
Girl, they do. Wait a minute. And then on top of that, when the come back, they go shopping in the campus bookstore. What? Okay, my bad. Okay, so the other one. Hold on, the other. Oh, Jesus, I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, okay. This is the first item many people buy for their car before having a regular license plate. Rims. You know how they had a temporary license plate? You like, dang, can you get a license plate? Girl, okay. Right.
I wasn't thinking. I should get a retry because I really thought that they was going to get the.
It's okay, girl. You still get your prize. So, like, we want to thank Charlotta for being the first on Hood Jeopardy. And girl, so you won a lifetime supply to Thott's Fish and Chicken. You catch it, you got it. I don't know if that's a good thing, though.
Right.
Can you throw it back?
A little bit.
Right. Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all like that, didn't you? Take it back. I take it back. Oh, shoot. Okay, so Hood Jeopardy. That will be new to C.O.N.V.O, so be looking forward to all that. And once again, this show is scaled back to what we really want to talk about, because I'm sure we can talk about this all night.
today is goal setting. Now, you remember as children, we will always sit down and write down what we want to be or what we want to become. As we become adults, we forget to do that. So after we start having children, continue to go to school, we don't set our own goals. But what stops you from doing that? Life itself? More than likely it does, as I know it does for me. But if you don't write it down, how will you know what you need to attain next? So let's write our goals down, have a timeline. But then from that point too, you also have to remember that you cannot share your goals with everyone because everyone will not see your vision. So, and like I always say, if they don't laugh at you, your goals and your dreams are not large enough. So, if you need a little bit more from that, instead of just talking about it, create a vision board. Make sure you have cutouts from magazines, newspapers, something for you to visually get on a daily basis. Put it by the refrigerator, something that I frequently visit. But I mean, really, let's think about this, you guys. Goal setting is very important, but don't let your dreams be deferred because you became an adult. Let's start today. Write it down, take a picture. I'm about to do that right now. Let's holla at it. Well, thank you all for watching Know Your Role Man. This was part 1 of what we have going on. Of course, women, you're not off the hook, so don't think that you're not gonna get talked about, because I'm gonna talk about you too. So hopefully you enjoyed the new segments, you know, Tales from the Porcelain, that was funny. Hood Jeopardy, along with word manifestation, the Vino talk, and all that other good stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you for subscribing. Tell all of your friends and relatives that we're out for you. We're looking for you. We want you to tune in, okay? Leave a comment in the comment box. If it's negative, delete it, you go, okay? And also, say something in the comment box. I mean, dang, it's all naked. Okay. So, yeah, like, I guess I'm done now. Until the next one. I know you've been waiting, but like, yeah. So, bye.